month old. I'm 1 month old. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back.
And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place.
We got our little boy here because it's his 1 month.
Woohoo!
Say, I'm 1 month old.
Yay!
He's actually 5 weeks old, so he's a little over a month at this point. But we thought we would do a little update. I don't know if you guys are interested to hear this kind of thing. It seems like you are based on your comments, so we thought we'd do it, just kind of test out the waters. If this is something you guys want to hear more of, let us know in the comments, and we'll do more like updates and stuff like that.
Yeah. This little boy's getting a little squirmy, so I'm probably going to feed him while we film this video because he took an extra long nap today, so he's going to be extra hungry.
He's a little bit late on his
Want
feeding
some milk?
time.
One and done, son.
No, I'm done. I wonder if he likes being in the dark feeding.
You like that?
What do you think? Is it a Zen vibe?
He's got a breathing hole down here, don't worry.
First things first, his weight. When he was born, he was almost exactly 2 weeks late. He was 1 week and 6 days late.
Right.
And so he was surprisingly really low weight for his birth weight. He was 6 pounds, 6 ounces.
Right.
And he gained that back fast.
Really fast.
When we went in for was it his 1 week follow-up? The first time I went to the pediatrician?
I think so.
I think it was 3 days after we left the hospital.
Yeah.
So I think it ended up being a week. At that point, he was just barely under 6 pounds. So he's still 5 pounds.
Yeah.
He had lost some weight, which is normal, I guess. And when we went in for the 2-week appointment, he was
7 pounds something.
I can't remember exactly what it was.
We'll just go with 7 pounds.
7 pounds something. I think it was like 7 pounds 7 ounces, something like that.
Right.
So he had really quickly, between that like week, gained a bunch of weight back, and that was really when your supply came in more, so that was probably why. But I tried to weigh him. We don't have like a baby weigher, you know? I know some people have those, but I just tried to weigh him on the scale, and it looks like he's over 8 pounds now. He might be almost 9 pounds now.
So when we first brought him home from the hospital, we were surprised at how small he was because everybody said by 0 to 3 months clothes because newborn clothes will only fit them for like a week or two.
Yeah.
And he was so tiny, he didn't fit in any of the newborn clothes, so preemie was the only thing he like fit into, so we had to like run to the store and buy a bunch of preemie stuff.
Yeah.
But now he's almost fitting into 0 to 3 months. He's still into newborn sizes.
It's like half newborn, half 0 to 3
Yeah.
kind of at this point.
Yeah.
So it really depends on where you buy the clothes. I didn't know there was such a fluctuation.
Baby clothes are not the same wherever you go.
But like the sweater he's wearing right now is 0 to 3 months, and the pants are newborn, so it just
Right.
kind of depends on what he's wearing.
But he's almost there to where he'll fit in all of 0 to 3 months, so he's
Kinda
just
sad.
getting to be a little big boy.
So big. Everyone always wants to know how he's sleeping. It's like the #1 question for some reason. I don't really know like what most one month babies sleep, but he wakes up usually every 3 or 4 hours. So that means 2 or 3 times a night, typically. Usually 3.
Yeah. Last night he did only wake up twice though.
Yes.
So that was really good.
Last night was really good. I think things are really starting to move towards like he's gonna hopefully only wake up 1 time in the night soon. It seems to be getting there. As far as your milk supply goes, I think it's going well. Do you?
Yeah. He drinks like probably 3.5 to 4 ounces every feeding, so he's getting a good amount of milk. That's probably why he's growing so fast, which is good.
You have usually some extra milk.
Yeah.
So we have a pretty decent amount that we're able to store up, which is great. So if he ever has like a babysitter or for some reason your milk supply goes down, whatever happens, we have some extra milk.
I know we had mentioned that I will pump 2 times and give Julia the bottle, and then I would wake up the next 2 times because he used to wake up around 4 times when he was first home from the hospital. But we stopped doing that just because I felt like he started to prefer the bottles a little bit more, and I wanted to be exclusively like breastfeeding. Yeah. So he usually just does that now, maybe a bottle or 2 a day. So I know we've talked about... Uh-oh.
He keeps holding his head up as we try to burp him.
Yeah, he doesn't like to relax.
His neck is definitely getting stronger, which is good. We don't do tummy time as much as we should. We try and do it once a day, but we don't. But he will hold his neck up right now. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to do that. Relax.
You don't have to be like so smart. He started with smiling at first, like when we would talk to him. I think we've mentioned it in a video, I'm not really sure. But now he has started laughing and giggling, which is super cute. I'll post like some videos of it.
Oh, what's so funny?
So weird. I would feel like weird.
It's like a lot, like all day. Well, not all day.
Mostly
sometimes
in the
it's
morning.
fun. Especially if you talk to him, he loves it so much. He'll smile, he'll laugh.
He loves attention when anyone comes over to like hang out with him, or he just loves being like held and played with.
And he's been talking a lot too.
Yeah.
Like not actual talking, but like babbling back.
Like baby talk.
He loves to do it when you're talking to him. So if you sit there, if you'll talk to him, he will talk right back to you. Blah, 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 blah. It's so cute.
Talk, talk, talk. Oh, yeah. Oh. He's got his fists up like he's gonna punch me.
So when he was first born, when they first like pulled him out, they were like, oh my gosh, he has so much dark hair.
Yeah.
And when we got home from the hospital, it started kind of going red, which was weird, and then it went blonde, and then it went bald. He has this weird situation going on where he has a full-on dark mullet in the back, and then he's balding. It's so long, and then he's balding on the side.
Right here, like the top sides
It's
is completely bald. And it makes no sense because it's not, his head doesn't rub there. It's not like he's laying on his head.
Sometimes it does, but rarely. He
The
did
top of
get
his
cradle
head.
cap, and so I think maybe that's why some of his hair fell out.
That's our theory, because we had to use that like cradle cap brush to get it out. And so we would brush, and from what I've read, that can help, hurt the hair follicles growth and make them fall out. And that's where he had it the worst, was right in those spots.
Or it could just be it's falling out because my mom said that when I was a baby, all of my dark hair fell out and then my blonde hair came in. So maybe he's gonna lose all of his brown hair and be blonde.
His eye color too, it seems like it is starting to change a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to tell because every time I look at him, it looks different. I feel like.
Sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're brown, sometimes they're green, and sometimes they're gray. It's like, what are they?
I mean, there are always blue, but sometimes I see hints of those other colors in them. I think all babies are born with blue eyes, or at least, or most babies, I don't know, something like that. So we have been kind of thinking, okay, it'll probably change because it was only a 10% chance, right?
Yeah.
That he would be born with blue
Because I
eyes.
have green eyes and the donor has brown eyes.
Right.
I think my theory is he's gonna have dirty blonde hair and brown eyes.
I think so too.
I think his eyes are gonna be brown. Whenever I look at them in the corner, like in the light, they have brown all around the outside of his eye.
Yeah, when the sun's like shining on them.
You can really like get into that color, and it's like a light brown.
I've heard that it can take upwards of a year, so we got time, I guess, to see what happens.
If you guys have been keeping up with our videos, you know that he hated bath time when he first came home from the hospital. It was so sad, like his little face in the bath, but he loves it now. He doesn't really like play in the water yet because I don't think he like really knows to like splash or anything, obviously, but he doesn't cry. He just enjoys it.
And we bought a, what's it called? Otteroo? I
Oh,
think is what
yeah.
it's called. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can see.
Maybe we'll use it in a vlog.
We've been wanting to use it, but then we just keep not because we're like nervous. But it's like a floaty you put around their neck, and it's made for newborn babies like a month old like him. So he's able to use it, and he just floats. His little head floats above the water, and he can kick around in the water.
It would be so cute.
So
maybe
stay
we'll give it a
tuned.
test drive tonight, and then maybe we can do it in a vlog. That'd be fun.
If not, it will definitely be on our Instagram stories. So follow us on
Yes,
Instagram
for
if you have
sure.
not already. His best friend is unfortunately not his mom's. It is this Binky.
A binky.
No, he loves us more than the Binky.
I don't know. He is a binky boy.
I would say over half the time, if he cries,
You give him a binky, he's fine.
the Binky will make him
Yeah,
stop crying.
which is gonna be really hard when it's time to like get rid of the binky.
I know.
Which I'm nervous for. But I was nervous because so many people say not to give like a binky if you're breastfeeding or give
Right.
like a bottle. We've given him like a different kind of binky at the hospital. And then when we got home, he took this binky.
Right.
He's taken bottles, he takes the boob. He's really versatile,
He
which
is,
is
yeah.
great.
But he definitely is a Binky boy. When I give it to him, I say, a Binky for a Stinky. So we've talked a lot about how we think, like, you know, he's a really good baby. He barely ever cries. He has been crying more,
Yeah.
really, since he turned, like, 4 weeks old. He became a month. Not that much. It's still not bad. It's not like he...
It's for usually reasons. Like, I feel like
Usually,
it's
yeah.
mostly like gas, pains, or...
That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
He's gassy.
Yeah.
And from what I've read, that is totally normal. I guess around like between 6 and 8 weeks is when their crying usually peaks, because
Right.
that's when their digestive system is like not good and they're super gassy. So I guess we kind of expected it. We knew that beforehand.
The Frito Windy, if you're having a baby, just get it. I
Oh,
know it's a weird
guys,
product.
it's so weird. I don't. Most of these people probably don't know what it is. Do you want to tell them?
It's a butt whistle.
It's a butt whistle.
I don't know. You just look it up. You stick it up the butt. It whistles, pulls the gas out, and some other stuff usually.
I'll leave a link in the
It
description.
really helps the babies though. So if you have a baby, or gripe water has been really good for him. So
look at all this hair right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. So much. We were thinking
And it's
about
so
putting it in a
dark.
little ponytail.
it's like dark brown.
Yeah.
You want a ponytail, little honey?
A little ponytail. Little man bun. We haven't really taken him anywhere because of COVID still, you know. He's still kind of in that RSV age where it could happen, even though from my understanding there's really no one getting RSV with all the masks and everything going on.
We still want to be cautious, and our pediatrician said 8 weeks to take him out. So people that visit with him just have to wear masks, wash their hands really good. And we limit it to like family members, so.
He's been good when we've taken to doctor's offices is the only place we've taken him to.
Right.
And then car rides, of course. So I think he'll be fine.
He loves the car, he likes movement.
He likes his car seat too. He likes to just sit in
he
it.
does.
We went over to my parents' house the other day, and he just was asleep in his car
The
seat
whole time, for
entire
like 3 hours.
They wanted to see him, they wanted to meet with him, they had to look in the car seat, and that's all they could do because he just would not
He
wake
was
up.
a sleepy boy.
Here's his stretch.
Oh, big
That's a
stretch.
stretch boy.
Oh, look at that tummy, full tummy.
Well, tell me, look at this shirt that I got. I thrifted this shirt. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's a bear, and then it opens up, so he goes, "Rawr!"
Oh, it's so
Rawr!
cute. Spit bubbles. Well, I feel like that's pretty much it. There's really not much going on. I mean, he really is only a month. So maybe once he hits like 6 months and he can start like baby led weaning and like all that stuff, there'll be more going on. He's such a good baby. We love him so much. He's so cute.
I feel like every day we still like learn new things about him, and we can like hear his voice more. That's my favorite thing I think about this between now and when he was a newborn is that he's being more vocal and just more awake and play with him. It's really fun.
Today's notification shout out goes to Sadie Levi. Thanks so much for having your notifications turned on. She says Harbor is so cute. Which
Did you hear
we
that?
agree.
Oh my goodness!
She thinks you're cute.
She put a crush on you, I think.
We didn't
do our whole spiel.
Oh my gosh!
We
We love you!
We love you! If the rest of you would also like a notification shout out,
all you gotta do is click the bell icon next to the subscribe button and then leave a comment letting us know you did it. And you might be in our next video. You never know. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.
Bye guys. I love you.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Subscribe. I love you guys. See you later, alligators. Rawr.